set. Thanks for entertaining news. Alrighty, it looks like we've reached 9 o'clock, so we'll call the meeting to order.
Are we going to use our screens?
Mic on. Keep mic closed. Mic, stay closed.
Yeah, the mic's on.
Okay, if everybody stand, we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. You ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay.
Yeah, the ratings are down though now for the people. Oh, are they really? Yeah.
Okay, this is the public comment period. This period that anybody that would like to bring something before the Board of Equalization that's under our purview that's not on the agenda, this is the time you do it. Do we have anyone? I see the staff, so seeing no one, we'll go to the consent calendar. Consent calendar has several items. We're going to take it apart a little bit. We're going to pull off the consideration of approval of the minutes of September 1st, 2016, so we can vote on that separately. And why don't we do that now? I'll entertain a motion relative to the minutes of the September 1st, 2016 meeting.
I move that we accept the minutes as written on September 1st.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second before us. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered. Okay, next we'll go back to the consideration and approval of the minutes of the June 8, 2016 meeting. Any changes or modifications? If not, we'll entertain a motion.
The assessor's office would entertain a discussion at least in regards to the last account, the Canandaigua account. I have in my notes that not only did we say that we were going to have a meeting December 1st for all of the appeals for Canandaigua, I thought, I have in my notes that we discussed certainties at the same time, and we were going to put them on for January 2017. I did see it in the minutes, and so I want to know if everybody discuss that, or can we actually talk about it because it wasn't on the agenda? I don't know.
I remember the Canandaigua one. I don't recall the certainty.
Oh, really? Okay.
Of a setting of dates.
Okay.
Specific. I don't know that. I remember we just brought it up, and there was some question about the timing of that.
Yeah,
as I recall,
that could have been too.
You were going to get back to us sort of to make sure that worked in their time frame.
Right, yeah.
The Canandaigua one, I do recall.
Okay, all right. Well, then what we probably need to do, Sarah, is probably put it on November to discuss, or December.
Let's bring that up under comments. We'll
okay, all right. That sounds good. Okay.
All righty. Okay. Based on that, no change. We entertain a motion to approve the minutes of June 2nd, 2016.
I move that we approve the minutes for June of 2016.
I second.
Motion second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The remainder of the consent calendar consists of notice of withdrawals. The first one is for Kalika Verinder S. and Kuljit 15R018. We have notice withdrawal for Jensen Jeff T.E. This computer you got is really working good, Sarah. 154023. Acknowledgement notice withdrawal for Roger B. Jensen, trustee, 15R040. Acknowledgement withdrawal for Christopher Rose, DDS, 16S001 through 16S004. and 16S011. Not anybody want to pull those off? We'll entertain a motion to.
I move that we approve the consent calendar.
I second.
We have a motion, a second, to approve the consent calendar. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So carried. First hearing is hearing for Madera Aviation Group, LLC, item 14S012 through 14S015. This was continued from our September 11th meeting,
September 1st.
September 1st meeting, 2016, and has been continued a number of times. Mr. Austin?
Yes, in regards to Madera Aviation, I have talked to these folks and actually had a discussion with them this Monday, and there's other information that we require to finalize this. They brought up some points, and we do have a stipulation out to them, but they brought up some points, and so we're trying to just verify what we've done. And so we'd like to agree with them to postpone it for another 30 days for us to look at the information. Well, retrieve the information and look at it.
Now, is this the one on the hangar?
This is the one on the hangar, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's for 4 years. We went back and escaped them. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 30 days or 60 days?
He said 30 days.
Did they request 60 to?
Yeah, the email says 60 to December 1st.
It is 60, yeah. Then I agree to postpone it for 60 days, yes. Thank you, Sarah.
Okay, so this will be till the December
1st?
December 1st?
2016. Okay, we'll entertain a motion to approve the continuance based on the assessor's need. All those, let's entertain a motion.
I move that we accept that.
I second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second before us to grant a continuance based on the assessor's need to review some documents to December 1st, 2016. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? So carried. The next item we have is a hearing for Mr. Samron, 15S001 through 15S003. Do we have someone here to represent this item? Seeing no one, Mr. Austin?
Yes, Mike Austin appearing for the Madera County Assessor's Office. In regards to Mr. Samran, I actually spoke with him on Monday and had a lengthy conversation with him. I think he was there for about 45 minutes. He basically wanted to know exactly what happened. Well, I'll tell you. What happened was we discovered that they had some pistachios planted in 2006, and we was not aware of it. And so then we meaning the county assessor's office, had to remove the grapes that were there, okay, on the account, remove imposed stake and wire on the account, and reduce the value. Then we had to increase the value to add the pistachio trees and the well pump and drip system that was added in 2008. Okay. By law, we can't go back more than 4 years unless there's fraud or other situations. And so then we assessed him for 2011, 12, and 13. He appealed for 2011, 12, and 13. In this discussing the situation with him, after going over the values and everything, we put $5,000 an acre on the pistachio trees. He was okay with that, and he was okay with the well and the pump and drip irrigation system. But what he wasn't okay with was when he got the 3 bills, I don't know, whenever it was, he added them all up. Well, if you add all of them up, yeah, the value seems like $15,000 for the trees, and and double and triple the improvements. And so he didn't understand what was going on. So after I explained it to him, then he understood what was going on, because he already paid the taxes, and these are additional taxes. Okay, so after I explained everything to him, he was okay with it. And I told him, well, you can either withdraw and go upstairs and go withdraw, or you can send us a withdrawal, or don't show up, and then I will have it denied. And so since he didn't show up, his choice was for me to deny it, and so I'm going to deny
Okay.
it.
I'll entertain a motion to deny for failure to appear.
I second that.
Yeah, you move, I second, okay. I second.
Okay, we got that straight. All right. On a motion and a second to deny the application for failure to appear, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered. Item 4C is consideration of approval to continue DirecTV LLC, 11R022, 12R118, 13R087, and 14R028 to December 1st, 2016, at the joint request of the applicant and the assessor. This has been ongoing based on waiting to hear from the state. Mr. Austin, we'll let you update us. I noticed that Fresno County resolved this issue month before last with these folks.
And that is true. And what's going on now is we're trying to get the final touches on the approvals. And what's happened in the meantime, there's a new owner of DirecTV, which is AT&T. And so they now have to get not only approval from DirecTV people, then they have to get approval from the AT&T people. And so basically it just takes longer and longer and longer. We haven't resolved all the valuation issues as of yet. There's some lingering issues that we're trying to resolve. And some of my meetings that I'm going to with the chief appraisers meetings in the next couple of weeks may be able to discuss this with other chief appraisers of the state of California, and maybe we'll be able to resolve these. And that's one of the reasons why we're postponing it, because we want to make sure that all the other counties are basically doing or agreeing to the same things.
Give us a for example. I thought this was just about the little black box.
It is. Essentially what's going on is it's about they call it, what do you call it? It's a little black box, and basically all it is the scrambler that basically puts the TV out there, okay? And what the issues are, they believe, DirecTV believes that the values are too high because our factors are like a 6-year life. They think it should be like a 3-year life. Well, the state of California took them, I don't know how long, 3-4 years to come up with a new factor table. Well, everybody agrees to the factor table, but now we're not agreeing with some of the information that's been audited, because the audited information comes up a whole lot more than we were led to believe and was reported to. So we're looking at all that information, and we're trying to resolve it. But there's a lot of issues. There's a lot of information coming in from different sources, and each one of the counties are trying to resolve within their own sphere of influence what's best for their county and what's best for the taxpayer too at the same time. So it's
You don't want to do that.
Huh?
You don't want to do that.
Well, I'm basically agreeing with some of the other counties that's basically saying that, well, we're waiting on the audited information. As a matter of fact, we just got it. And so it's a little bit higher than we thought it was going to be. Let's say it that way. And so we're reviewing it. Need another couple months. They need another couple months to review what we're trying to do. And so
at the end of the day, you're going to end up with a acknowledgement of stipulated value, or we're still going to have a hearing?
We're close to a stipulation. Let me say it this way, we are a whole lot closer than we were 6 months ago. But
Okay, any questions from board members? Okay, entertain a motion to continue.
I move that we continue the DirecTV LLC 11R022, 12R118, and 13R087, and the 14R028 to the December meeting.
I second that.
Have a motion second. All in favor can signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered. Item 4D is consideration of approval of a stipulation to waive time for Mammoth Mountain Ski Area, 14R083. Mr. Austin?
yes, Mike Austin for the Assessor's Office. In regards to the stipulation waive time, when it gets within 120 days by law, Title 18, California Code of Regulations, Rule 323, what happens is when we get within 120 days of the 2-year limit that we have to hear it, I have to get the taxpayers to agree to a stipulation to waive time so we can resolve all of our issues. And so when the taxpayer asked for a extension to December, I said, well, we have to get this, and they obliged within, I don't think, like hours. And so, we need to have a stipulation wait time because the 2-year hearing limit comes up at the middle of November 2016. So we definitely have to have a waiver.
Excuse me. What seems to be the hang-up? Before with these folks, we continued because, it snows, we can't get over the mountain. Now that we continue this to December, so that means they can't get over the mountain because it's going to snow. So we're looking until next summer. Why haven't they been able to resolve this summer before the snows fall?
One of the issues is I talked to the appraiser's company that was hired by Monroe County. We have
This is one where we just have a small portion of the big.
we only have 8% of this whole entire mountain, and Monroe County has the other, 93. And so what happens is Monroe County says, well, okay, we're going to have someone do an appraisal on it, that is independent and everything else. And so the appraiser told us that he was supposed to be done by late August or something. Well, he didn't get it done. And so one of the reasons we're postponing is because he's not done with his appraisal. We haven't seen it, and so we need another couple months.
So in this case, the tail's wagging the dog.
Exactly. And I think in December, they're going to say, well, we're going to need another couple months because we can't get over the mountain.
Right.
I think that's
So, okay, well, like I say, we're the small dog, fish in the big pond. So.
Exactly.
All right, that makes sense. Okay, we entertain a motion.
Okay, yes, we move that we approve the stipulation of waive time for the Mammoth Mountain Ski Area 14R083 to December 1st meeting.
I second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to waive time here and continue this to the December meeting. What I don't see is a signed agreement from the applicant. Do you have that there?
I have. That's not really, that's just a copy of the one that I got.
So I guess we need a copy of this for ourselves.
And that, one of them's going to have to be signed by the chairman, so.
All righty, we have before us an executed waiver of time by the applicant, and the motion is to acknowledge that waiver of time and to continue the meeting to December 1st. Been a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So ordered. The next item is consideration of approval for stipulation of assessed value for James L. Gong, item 15R001.
I think, did you do the 14E? The 4E is, we're passing that one?
Excuse me?
The 4E?
The 4E was a Mammoth Mountain one we just did.
Well, there's a the D is also Mammoth Mountain.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys actually
We did
combined
both of
D
them.
and E.
Oh, did
We
we?
did both of them at the same time.
Okay. But that one says continue to May.
Well, we approved the stipulation to waive time, and we continued to December 1st, all in one motion.
Okay.
So that's both items, correct?
Well, that one says May 5th, so I'm,
I can show it that way, yes.
That's the way we did it.
I just need Joe to tell me again who made the motion and seconded, because apparently I missed it. It was Betty and
Mr. Rowe made it, and
Okay.
Mr. Dahl seconded it.
No, I think
it's the opposite deal, the opposite.
It's just the opposite.
It
Betty,
was the other way around.
yep, Betty made the motion and I seconded it.
Okay,
And I call for the vote.
yeah. I got that one.
Okay. And the motion and the second resolved items 4D and 4E.
Very good. That clarified that.
Okay? All righty. Now we'll go to 4F, which is a stipulation of assessed value. It's on assessor's parcel 064071048, appeal number 15R001. Final enrolled land value is $35,000. Final structure value is $110,000 for a total enrolled value of $146,000. Is that right or wrong?
That's right.
$145,000.
$145,000.
So the total enrolled value is $145,000. We have the stipulation signed by the applicant and the Madera County assessor. So,
Agenda is on, the agenda has it as 146.
yeah, the agenda says 146. And when you look at the, it's sort of bled over on the bottom of it. It looks like a 6, but
Yeah.
if you add up the 35 and the 110, the correct value is $145,000.
And the sign,
So we'll entertain a motion to approve the stipulation on Mr. Gong's property, 15R001, and a total enrolled value of $145,000.
I so move.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion, a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, now we'll go back to the discussion on certainties, Mr. Austin.
Yes, I have it in my notes, we discussed certainty, and we were going to put certainty's information on for January 2017. If we didn't vote on it, I don't think we can, just because we discussed it, I don't think we can actually do that. And so we need to probably put it on the agenda for,
Okay, so you want to put it on the November meeting for discussion about having all come to the party in the January 2017 meeting.
yes.
Okay?
What's going to transpire on the January?
It's just like the meeting in December for Canandaigua. Well,
It's going to be a status report,
it's just going to be a status report from the attorneys in regards to the court cases.
and you'll get that to the applicants so they can see what you're saying.
Yes.
Is the board expecting the applicants to show up?
Yes, we
I
were
hope
in
so.
Canandaigua. We asked for them to have a representative here.
So just be clear.
Yeah. Right. And then in November, we'll do the same thing with steel. Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, so that was the goal, was to have them bring that, and so they could update us on all of the activities.
And there's quite a few of them for both of the accounts.
Yeah.
And I've given,
So you'll draft all that up just the way you like it, give it to Sarah
Yeah, and I will.
Minutes correctly.
And I will, and I've given the information to the attorney, Michael Lott, already, and because he wanted to see the information, and I'll already give it to him. And I think Sarah, did I give you that
Comments on it,
information?
Mike, as far as,
Sarah, did I give you that information too?
You gave me 2 printouts, one for each one.
Exactly.
okay. Any comments from either board member? Mr. Ott? Okay, we'll entertain a motion to go home.
I move that we adjourn.
I second.
Have a motion second before us to adjourn. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So ordered.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
You're welcome. Thank you. Sweet. I didn't know how long it was going to take. I get about an hour. It's even better.
I hope we don't have a hearing anytime in the future, but